Hello everyone, this is your friend Anna and hopefully your next favorite YouTuber. If you are new on this channel, we discuss beauty, style, travel and all of the cozy things. And today we're going to talk about coffee and I'm going to review for you my favorite Nespresso machine, which is called Nespresso Lattissima 1. Winter is that time of the year when we really crave coziness, when we want to get cozy with a warm drink under the blankets, reading a book or watching a movie. And I love drinking coffee during all times of the year, but especially in winter, I crave more caffeine and I drink way more hot beverages. So I think right now is the perfect time to talk about coffee. And if you've been thinking, if you've been considering upgrading your coffee corner, I think this video will be perfect for you. Before we start, I wanted to ask what your favorite winter hot drink is, and if you have a favorite Nespresso capsule, please write about those in the comments below. Hopefully you will inspire others for new favorite winter drinks. And let's start with this machine. By the way, you need to know that you can have this coffee machine for free. Exactly, that's what happened to me. I got this Nespresso coffee machine for free. This really depends on the country you live in and special Nespresso subscription plans that you have in your country. Here in Poland, you can have this coffee machine for free if you subscribe to 1 year of Nespresso subscription, and you have to pay about 57 euro per month, which is about 10 packages of Nespresso original capsules per month, and you have to stick to this plan for 1 year. And with these rules, you get this machine for free, which was the perfect plan for us. This is exactly the amount of coffee that we drink with my husband, so we decided to give it a go. We took this coffee machine. Before this one, we used to have a smaller Nespresso machine, which we purchased. The one that we used to have was the simplest and the smallest coffee machine, which was called Nespresso Essenza Mini Coffee Machine. If you want to purchase this coffee machine and not to sign up for a subscription plan, you can do so. The price of this machine is about 279 euros here in Europe. By the way, the capsules that you have here are the original Nespresso capsules. These are not the Vertuo capsules. These are the smaller ones, and the capsules that you decide to use really depends on the size of the coffee that you like to drink. If you love really big coffee drinks which are quite strong, you should go for Vertuo capsules. If you want to have more coffee drinks but smaller ones, you should go for the originals, just like we do. If you are considering getting this coffee machine, this is probably because you love coffee drinks with milk. And here in this machine you can have 3 types of drinks with milk and 2 types of drinks without milk. You can have an espresso and a lungo. You can also have a ristretto, but we've never tried to make one. You can have macchiato, a cappuccino and a latte. I am going to now show you how each drink made in this coffee machine looks like, and then we will jump straight into the things that I love about this coffee machine and things that I don't really love about it. Problem about this coffee machine for me is that it is not pouring enough coffee in my cup when I'm preparing my milky coffee drinks. So every time I'm making a cappuccino, a latte or a macchiato, I am adding more coffee in the cup. So first I press the milky coffee button. You have this only one button, and then after it's finished I will push the lungo button and I will look at the liquid that's pouring in my cup, and once it is not as like dark brown, I will stop it, and only then I will feel that my coffee is as intense as possible, and I got all of the possible flavor out of my coffee capsule. By the way, according to my taste, I really feel like the capsules that are below 6 intensity are not strong enough for coffee drinks in this machine. I prefer having it 6 like Levanto and more like 8 like Rome or Istanbul. These are my favorite capsules to drink with coffee. Also, I really recommend you to try the Nespresso capsules which were designed especially for milky drinks. Those are Chiaro, Scuro and Corto. 3 capsules. They are all really good. You should come to an Nespresso boutique and you can try all of those drinks there for free. Another thing that I really need to say about this coffee machine is that if you love that voluminous, stiff, milky foam in your coffee, this machine is not going to be for you, unfortunately. If you love that voluminous foam, you need to get a milk frother. Milk frother you can get in Nespresso boutique. The one that I own back at home in Ukraine is called Aerocino 3. This is a really great product. It makes your milk super stiff and voluminous and really like perfect milk from an expensive coffee shop. And this one makes your milk foam nicely but really not as stiff, and the shop assistant in Nespresso boutique was really clear about it. You shouldn't expect the same milk foam from the Nespresso machine and from the milk frother. But if you really don't care about how stiff your milk foam is and you don't want to bother with additional accessories, this machine is going to be perfect for you. Another thing that you cannot do in this machine but you can do in milk frother is that you can do your cold milk foam in a milk frother. Here it turns hot every time. Another important tip that I wanted to mention is that I think you should really experiment with different kinds of milk in order to get the best possible foam for yourself. I tried lots of different milks and I found that my favorite one to get the most voluminous stiff foam was the coconut barista milk from Alpro, but some other brands of regular milk were really good too. The general rule is the more fat you have in the milk, the less stiff the foam is going to be. If you are looking at different options at Nespresso in order to buy a coffee machine that is going to prepare you milky coffee drinks, you have a few other more expensive options. The one that is very similar to this machine but is a little bit more expensive is called Lattissima. That one is 399 euro, which is a little bit more than 100 euro more expensive than this machine. In my opinion, there is not a lot of difference between the two machines. The main difference is that Lattissima can prepare you a flat white. You have 6 buttons here on the top instead of 3. You have an additional flat white button. You have a button of preparing you just hot milk, and you have a button of preparing hot foam. But in this machine, the one that I have, you can prepare yourself hot foam as well. You just have to stop coffee from pouring when the machine is ready to pour you coffee into your hot milky foam. Another difference in that coffee machine is that here for milk you have a big glass and the machine measures by itself the amount of milk that you need for a milky coffee drink that you chose. And here you need to pour the fixed amount of milk needed for your drink. Here you have the indicators of macchiato, cappuccino and latte, and this way you will understand the amount of milk that you need to pour into your machine, and that is it. That is basically all of the difference that you have between the two. So in my opinion, that coffee machine is really not worth the money. There is another coffee machine in Nespresso which is even more expensive than these two. That one is called Creatista. I have never tried that coffee machine and the drinks from that coffee machine. I am wondering if you have ever tried drinks from that coffee machine. If you did, what do you think about them? Please write and share in the comments below. And that was it. That was everything that I wanted to tell you about this machine. I'm generally really happy with what we've got, especially for the fact that we got it for free just by subscribing to Nespresso subscription plan. And I really hope that this video was useful for you. If it was, please push the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And I will see you very soon. Bye.